Welcome to Startup English for Beginners channel. Real startup stories in simple English. Learning a language is a long journey, so let's make it fun. English is just a tool for your vision. Let's enjoy learning and growing together. Today, I'm going to talk about no black boxes, the real secret to startup growth. Ready? Let's dive in. Chapter 1, The First 10 Seconds. I am a startup founder. I do a lot of job interviews. Sometimes a candidate sits in front of me. Their resume is perfect, and their skills are amazing. But during our conversation, I feel something strange. I ask myself, what is this person really thinking? I cannot see their true heart. They wear a mask. I call them a black box candidate. To tell the truth, I never hire a black box person, even if they are very smart. We have raised millions of dollars, and our company has grown to almost 100 members. We are aiming for a $15 million ARR, annual recurring revenue. In this phase, this is not just about culture fit. It is a very serious business decision for our growth. Why do I think so? Because these people create a terrible cost in our team. People have to guess their feelings. This slows down our growth quietly but surely. I have done many interviews and helped the organization grow. I have found one clear thing about our best members. When I meet them, I get an impression in the first 10 seconds. I think, this person is like this. And after a 60-minute interview, my impression does not change at all. The gap between 10 seconds and 60 minutes is 0. Their biggest strength is not their skill, but their openness. They show their true thoughts, feelings, and even weaknesses. Because they are open, people around them feel safe. Nobody has to think, what are they hiding behind my back? What happens as a result? They naturally get help from others. Their open personality makes people relax, and information gathers around them. People naturally think, I want to do my best for this person. In a chaotic startup environment, this openness is the greatest weapon to push things forward fast. Let me tell you a bit more. When you find an open person, you will feel a special energy. They don't just work hard. They make everyone around them work better. It is like magic, but it is actually just a strong human connection. Chapter 2, The Hidden Debt of Black Box People. Now let's think about the opposite. What happens if a black box person joins the team? Looking back at the past, black box people often become emotional suddenly during meetings. Sometimes they say bad things about the company or their teammates behind their backs. The biggest problem they bring is forcing other people to do extra work. Our team members have to spend a lot of energy to read their minds. They wonder, is he in a bad mood if I talk to him now? Or, what is the hidden meaning of her words? This mind reading and guessing waste our organization's energy inward. We want to build a self-driven organization. We don't want a team that just waits for top-down orders. We want our members on the front lines to make fast decisions. To support this, we need good communication where we can see each other's true faces. We also need absolute psychological safety. People must give honest feedback because they care about each other. They must say hello with a smile and respect each other. This honest trust without any hidden sides is our foundation. Only with this foundation, our business can grow non-linearly. A black box person destroys this important foundation from the bottom. When the foundation shakes, everything else slows down. Good ideas are lost because people are afraid to speak up. Meetings become quiet and heavy. This is why I protect our team's open culture very strongly. It is my duty as a founder to keep our team safe and focused on the future. Chapter 3: Openness Drives Growth. Openness is a driver for business growth. Look at successful SaaS companies in Japan and the US. When their ARR grows to billions, the biggest bottleneck is always communication friction. This is especially true when a company grows over 100 people. Different teams have to work together, and communication becomes complex. In this phase, reducing this friction is the key to winning. That is why I care so much about openness in interviews. I am not just looking for a good person. I want openness to remove friction and maximize our business speed. Hiring in a startup is like the first button of a shirt. If you put it in the wrong hole, it is very hard to fix it later. We can teach business skills and domain knowledge after they join the company, but openness and transparency come from how they have lived their lives. You cannot change a person's life history later. At the end of your next interview, I want you to ask yourself a question. Was there any difference between the first 10 seconds and my impression now? If you feel something is wrong, even a little bit, do not ignore your intuition. Facing that uncomfortable feeling is the first step. It is the first step to building a strong organization where everyone can work comfortably. Don't compromise on your hiring. Your team deserves the best, and the best means being completely open. Let's trust our guts and build great companies that can run faster than anyone else. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. Remember, English is just a tool for your big vision. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Just start small and move fast. You can do it. I put the transcript of today's talk on Note, so please check the link in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!